Yup. Okay, let me begin the story with... Recently I discovered that I had social anxiety, so I was told to go out more. And the one time I did, this happened. But I'm not going to give up though, just... we had the little setback, you know? So how did this happen? It's almost summer, and here in my country, is it even called an island, okay? It's a very small island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. The water is already warm enough for swimming. And I decided to go with my friends to the beach. Now, I love to dive. I can't stand just walking on the sand and torturing myself with the cold water. It's not that cold, but you know what I mean. It's torture. So I like to jump and get it over with. Now this was a new place. I have never swum before there. And basically I didn't know the layout of the seabed, or, you know, just how deep it was. Anyway. So I was the first to jump. Obviously I dove, and as I entered the water, all was good. Now here's the part where it gets... it escalates rather quickly. So I dove. You know, when you dive, you have to get up. And basically, when I was like this, I was opening my arms. I found a rock. Yes, I hit the rock face first. I realize now that I hit the rock as I was coming up because my finger is torn. Basically, I was doing like this and I hit the rock with my finger, slashed it, and then I hit my face. I have a bruise, my nose is messed up. I slashed here, my chin, and my chest. I'll leave a photo right here so that you can see how my chest also looks like. It's like freaking Niagara Falls. So, I got out of the water, I instantly knew that I was bleeding, but I thought it was a simple nosebleed. I didn't know at the time. I got out of the water, and when my friend saw the blood on my face, he ran to the Baywatch and tell her basically that I had destroyed my face. Yeah, there was a medic who helped me with clearing my face. Then I started to get dizzy. And that is where the most terrifying thing of my life happened. I was standing, okay? I felt dizzy, I tried to hold on to something, but there was so much blood on the floor that I slipped. And basically I was unconscious for about 2 seconds. When I came to, I was terrified. I couldn't see. I literally thought I was blind. I was terrified. Then the doctors explained that it was probably from the concussion of hitting my head, obviously. But at the time I didn't realize, and I literally, for about a minute, all I saw was pitch black. I was terrified. I thought, yeah, this is it. I'm going blind. I'm not going to see anything anymore. So at the time I concentrated with all I had. I tried to concentrate all my mental power into my eyes. I was probably like this at the time. And then I started to see the outline of the door where the light came in from. Basically, I could barely see sunlight. That's what scared me the most. Like, I couldn't even see sunlight. The sun, it's the freaking sun. How can you not see the light? Well, yeah, then I started to see silhouettes, people, human forms, let's say human forms, because I couldn't literally I couldn't tell if they were female or male at the time. Then the light started getting better and better and better. I still concentrated with all I had. Oh, it still scares me. Anyway, then I was able to see again, but I was literally... They tried to ask me what my name was. I responded. I remember everything that happened except for those 2 seconds when I fell. I literally remember everything, hearing everything. Then they laid me down and I was fine by then. I was not bad, but they still called the ambulance, obviously, because I had a concussion. A mild one, but still. So then I sat back up. I was fairly okay. I was feeling very, very sick. And then I drank a little water, warm water. Because of the blood, they couldn't see what type of injuries I had. So this scab right here, they thought it was a cut. So they wrapped my head in bandages. It was pretty funny, but at the time it was not. But looking back now, I thought, yeah, yeah, just yeah comes to mind, literally nothing else. Laughing to myself, yeah, that happened. The ambulance came, and I went to hospital. I was okay in the ambulance. I didn't pass out again. I was fairly okay. But when they took me inside, when we arrived at the hospital, the nurse, or whatever you call him, I think they're nurses still, told me that he was going to get me a stretcher. I thought, hey, I even told him, like, I think I can walk, you don't need to get a stretcher. No, I'll get you a stretcher. It was pretty awesome. Like, they move around. What I forgot to mention was that, because I was swimming, I was at the beach, all I had on me was my swimsuit. And he gave me a sheet to cover myself. So, my feet were dangling out. I had no shirt. And I was covered with this sheet. I was thinking at the time, people are going to think that I'm naked. But I was not. But that was the thought. I didn't even think about my injuries, like, yeah, I have these injuries, yeah. So, people kept looking like, what the hell happened to his face? My friend came with me, obviously, and when we entered the emergency department, accident and emergency department, I started cracking jokes, like it's probably from the tension. So this is the thingy wristband from the hospital. I kept it as a memory of the day I almost died. What's really impressive is that I didn't die. I didn't get blind. I'm very thankful for that. And I don't think I broke my nose, which I don't know how. I literally don't know how I didn't break my nose. So the moral of the story is, look before you leap. Literally. It's not even an expression anymore. It's a literal statement. Look before you leap. Or at least know your surroundings before you do anything. Because you'll end up like this. And I may not have felt pain. I literally did not feel pain when I hit my face, just the hit, and that's it. I didn't even say ouch once, only when I fell. But that is the moral of the story. Look before you leap. I learned the lesson the hard way. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope it didn't faze you. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.